We're just going to give you the credit.
Okay.
That's the story that we are going to stick to.
Yeah.
That's the version we going to tell.
I am Tineka C. I am a youth talent coach at this point. Okay, I have a program. We'll talk about that, Beyond The Runway. But I'm Timmy's mom. That's, for years, Timmy's mom. Nobody knew who I was.
Yes.
So thank you.
Her name is Tineka.
I'm Tineka C. I am a children's designer also. Yeah, and I'm just a single mom with a little son with a dream.
At the time, because now he's a big.
He's 20 now.
He's a big son with a dream.
But I forgot to also mention, Timmy would sing in his sleep. He would just always tell me these. It was like dreams. Like he would just always tell me he was going to be famous. He's going to be a star. And I said, "Who told you that?" He said, "God." And so. That was it for me.
Yeah.
That was like I was 100% locked in because I'm not going to argue with you and you have conversations with the Lord. Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
you cannot deny that. So, yeah, his dreams, he would be in front of thousands of people in stadiums and stuff like that. And did it happen? Yes. It happened. It absolutely
Very much
happened.
so. And it happened in ways that he dreamed of and in ways that you could never dream of.
Never in a million years.
That's the beauty.
And here I am. He's 20 now.
Yeah, wow. It's so crazy.
So all of that, I never knew, wasn't about the performance. It wasn't about the acting. It was really about the purpose. And so that brings me to my program today.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit more about that struggle? Because you wanted to make sure that you talked about like the struggle, because it's like there's the program, but then there's everything that just kind of happened leading up to it, because people want the outcome,
right?
But they don't know the process.
They don't know. They don't know.
So let's talk about that pretty part.
They don't know. They have
because everybody
no
wants
idea.
They want what you have when you get there, but they don't want to take the steps that you took to get there.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. People would call and just want the number to Tyler Perry.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's funny.
Let me check my Palm Pilot.
What you mean? Did you audition?
Exactly.
He auditioned for a few times too before he got that role.
Yeah.
And that was if Lavinia was wrong. But the struggle, I think initially, I really didn't know what to do. I knew I had a talented kid, but nobody in my family has done anything like this. At the time, it wasn't a lot of people in the area doing, what we were doing. I didn't have a manual. I had to figure it out. And so...
you were the manual.
Well...
You wrote it page by page as you went. Yeah.
Not knowing at the time, but yeah, that's what I did. And then I have to also mention, this is very, very important, but me not knowing, and I won't say it was luck. I don't say anything was luck at this point. I think it was all like divine steps. Yeah. Which led me to Homeland, because Timmy was in Homeland with Daniel, right?
Yeah.
And so that's a whole nother full circle moment, because
I remember seeing your son and being like,
right,
why is he the stand-in?
He was, and he's so funny. He was like, why am I the stand-in? He didn't.
Well, I didn't get it.
He didn't articulate it at the time.
Because there was the main character. Daniel was the double of the main character.
Yes.
But Timmy was the stand-in. And I was like, why is he not the main? No shade.
No shade to anybody. It's
but
casting.
Timmy is just such...
Right. So they brought Timmy
I just didn't see
to set the camera.
Exactly.
And Timmy was like, is that it?
Yeah. That's all he got to do was set the camera and then go sit down.
Y'all got me for it. Like, he was offended. He was offended.
I believe
those are the moments that we have when we're in the car on the way home.
We drove all the way here.
Like, what?
Didn't even get a t-shirt.
And I appreciate you because not only did you recognize, but you also shared, you also, you were there. Like, I'm a mom, you're a mom. We're both trying to make it here with our kids.
Yeah.
But you didn't gatekeep.
No.
You were like, you know what? Who's your agent? You need an agent. You know what I mean? And you were the one that sent us to a proper agent. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Again, for helping us along.
Yeah.
You know.
Because that's part of the process. Not everybody gets into an argument with somebody at the bank and then they go, oh my goodness, the passion. I want to catch you.
How about
that? That's not everybody's story.
Child. How about that?
And then there's also the fact that he took initiative. He believed in himself. Even just, following the steps, following the signs, to be in a car and a friend is like, oh, there's Shaw University. And it's like, hey, there's Thriller. Hey, I want to get out of the car. And just how that leads to things. It's important to pay attention to the steps because sometimes they really are written right out in front of you. But are you following the steps?
Right. And another thing that I want to mention is there are a lot of parents that push their children into the business. We know this, right? I was never that mom. Yeah. So I knew Timmy loved Michael Jackson. I know he was fascinated. And he said, Mom, can I go do my Michael Jackson? And I was like,
You could have been like, Mama's tired. We're going home. But no.
Just to see if he was so serious about it.
Yeah.
I said, you have to ask the band director. And he did. He went over there, reached up and pulled his little pocket because he was so little. Can I do my Michael Jackson? He was that serious.
How old was he?
He was 3.5, turning 4. He was turning 4. Very close to turning 4. Because their birthdays are close. And I know
that's the Virgo baby. Yep. Yes. Like me.
Yep. He's the 31st. So I think that first performance, it was somewhere in there. He was 4 years old, 3.5, 4.
Wow. What else? Like, was there any other things that just felt like you wondered if you had made a mistake, or did you always feel like you knew you made the right choice?
I don't think I made any mistake. I know there were things that I didn't know, but I was always willing to learn. I'm all about solutions. I'm gonna find a solution. I don't care what it is. The roadblock, I'm jumping over it some kind of way. I'm gonna find a way.
That's what they're there for,
right?
Because that's how you write the manual.
Yeah. And throughout the journey, Timmy would volunteer me for things. So he volunteered me at his elementary school. They had a drama class. He wasn't in the class, but he told the teacher that I could make costumes because I made his first drum major. And I styled him while he was little Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
So he knew, my mom can do these things.
Yeah.
And I'm also a hairdresser. So he even told his 4th grade teacher, my mama can do your hair, because her daughter was, I think she moved and she was a hairdresser. My mom can do your hair. So I was always at his school volunteering, helping out. And then I got around a lot of children and I was like, this is really, it was very, very organic. So I never questioned about, did I make a mistake or why am I here? It was just, something I was doing, and I was just honing skills as I went along. Yeah. Set decoration, hair and makeup. It was fun. Yeah. It was fun. Yeah, I really, really loved working with the children. That was a really good side to it that I had no idea, but
you're right.
Yeah.
Because, kids have that effect on you, too. There's something about the innocence and the drive and the hope. It feeds your soul to be in that kind of energy. And being exposed to that, is that what planted the seed to the idea of Beyond the Runway? Or
I guess I didn't have the time and the dedication. My focus was Timmy. So I was locked in. I was 100% momager. Yeah. So because it becomes a conflict almost.
Yeah.
And so I was locked in with him. I could give you advice.
You couldn't fill other cups. Yeah.
Right. And then, people just had no idea what they were really asking for. And I would just tell them it's a lot of work, you know. And unfortunately, everybody's not willing to do the work. Yeah. They want to just shoot to the top, but hey, it doesn't work like that. So I was always just, you know, focused on him. And then once he got older, Timmy got to, 8th grade, he wanted to go be regular. And he fired me. I always tell that story. Yeah, he was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I was like, oh, okay. And I asked him a couple of times that week. And he consistently told me, no, I don't want to do it anymore. Yeah. And he's like one step away from having a lead role. And I was just like, wow. Yeah. And I almost thought at that point, like I was always writing notes. I had a concept of teaching classes. Yeah. So that's something that maybe like the last 10 years I've been working on. But at that point, I was like, gosh, did I miss my mark? You know what I mean? Because he's out of it. Yeah. You know, I don't know. It was just a weird space I was in. But I was always, you know, working on this program. And I think what really sparked it for me, I started doing fashion shows. But I think once you're in the business, once you travel, you see big productions, you see different things. So my lens is totally different. A lot of people think I'm just a designer. So when I go show up at a fashion show, it's like, thanks for coming. But I'm bringing a whole program. Yeah. You know, and I didn't even realize it at the time. I just felt like I'm being shorted or, you know, they're not recognizing the big picture of what I'm actually bringing to a show. Yeah. I'm way more than just a children's designer. This is not even about fashion. And that's a vehicle that we use. But when people even ask me, like, you're going to New York Fashion Week, that's not the goal. Yeah. I could go right now and just take a bunch of clothes. I could call some kids and we can go and shut it down. But that's just not even, you know, that's not the goal.
What are you willing to tell us about what someone would expect in the program?
So the program right now, I have a year-long experience. So that involves classes, because we're all about preparation for the business. I'm not teaching acting classes. I'm teaching preparation. I'm helping parents understand the business. I'm helping them navigate it with their children. Safety is first and foremost. Yep. We know it can be messy. I'm all about protecting the children. Okay. And then confidence boost, you know, building their confidence. And then we do have some runway training. We do have acting. So there's a couple of ways that you can get into it. Like I mentioned, we have a year-long program. We also have Ready, Set, Slate, which is a workshop series. Okay. So Ready, Set, Slate is just simply teaching the basics of how to audition. Because people really get it mixed up, which like you said about going viral at the bank. Yeah. And likes and followers and all that. But that doesn't mean you can go into a casting room and audition properly. So that's where, you know, I feel like I'm just kind of bridging the gap in between that, helping parents, helping the children, and so they can show up with confidence, you know, show up to an audition and know what they're there for, as opposed to, you know, well, viral moment and like, So,
like anybody can have their 2 seconds of fame, but you're in this because you want someone to be able, this is not just a hobby, it's a livelihood, right. But you're also wanting to nurture someone's talent, someone's gift, so that they know how to use it to their advantage at the best of their ability. Right. Like, it's like, that's what you're signing up for versus, we're going to do this is how much you're going to pay, and then we're going to have a runway show at the end, and it's like, no, this is valuable information you're going to get to take with you, and it's valuable lessons you're going to get to keep with you for a lifetime.
Exactly. So I always share these different experiences of how, you know, we navigated. He did a showcase, and there was a casting director that remembered him from 5 years old. Yeah. That cast him for Little Big Shots years later, like 5 years later. So, But once we got there, and once you saw that show, you realized there was a combination of talent and viral moments.
Because he is natural. I remember you telling me, he didn't really have to take classes or do anything like that. Mm-hmm. And that's not everybody's child. And I appreciate that that's why you are offering classes to help people hone their natural gifts.
Right. Whatever it is.
Because that's not everybody.
Right.
Right. But he just had it like that. But
yeah. And the thing, it was so funny. Like, I remember people asking me, how long has he been a dancer? And I was like, Timmy's not a dancer. He can dance. Okay, we dance now. We do at home. But
yeah,
he was always acting like Michael. He was acting like Michael. Literally. Yeah. Just Michael Jackson impersonator.
Yeah.
At 4. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
And so
that's even what Michael did.
Hey,
he went somewhere in his house and
acting like James.
And like James Brown. What you mean?
Hey.
That's it.
Hey. And then once you work, your experience becomes
exactly
everything.
But this helps people who don't necessarily have the work experience yet, and this helps them to be able to gain the work experience, because it also gives them something on their resume that they are actively doing something. This is just not someone off the street. This isn't someone who's like, my baby sings every Thanksgiving. Like, no, this is somebody where it's like, no, like, they sing every Thanksgiving. Yes.
Yeah.
But this is someone that actually wants to do the work to reach the goal.
Yes.
So,
and it's also important for people to understand that where I am now, if I knew all of this when he started, he would be Will Smith. Like, he would be up there. But there were so many things that I didn't know when people, I'm sending in auditions, tape after tape after tape that might not have been done properly, and the agent never said anything.
Correct.
But I knew that it was always like, he does better in person. Mm-hmm. So now I realize that's because the tapes was messed.
I mean, and then there's also the fact that you don't necessarily know what someone is looking for. You can do that's happened to me. That's where true. They'll say, we're looking for them to have this type of personality, this type of this type of that, and you do it that way.
Yeah.
But then if you do get a call back and you're sitting in front of them, they're going, okay, but what if you did it like this?
Yeah.
And then you're able to show you can do something completely different, and then they change up the direction on you a little bit more, and that is the beauty of the workshop, because you're also able to kind of throw those curveballs to see how prepared they are to make the adjustment. Because that's part of the process as well.
Absolutely. And in understanding that casting, like you said, they could look for something totally different. So another reason I just believe this is all divine. This is just, my gosh, it blows my mind sometimes. But he didn't even audition for Justice, for If Loving Is Wrong. He auditioned for Frank, but they gave him Justice.
Exactly.
So, and I also communicate that to parents a lot. Like, do not ever let your child internalize getting a role or not getting a role, or, you know what I mean? You carry that emotion for them because they don't understand it. It's just a process. The audition is just a process. But if they don't get a role, that doesn't mean they're not talented. That just means they saw someone else.
Yeah, so, because it could just be that they wanted somebody with different color hair.
Yeah. That's simple.
They wanted somebody who could fit an outfit they already had. Yeah, right. Sometimes it's just that's simple.
That's simple.
I didn't even think about that. I think it's brilliant that you are helping the parents to understand how to carry that for the child.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot. It's a whole lot. I know that I'm the nicest person ever, but there were times when I had to be not nice.
Yeah.
Because you have to understand this is a child. Period. Yeah. Sometimes people have the most unrealistic expectations. They're just children. Yeah. At the end of the day. So we have to make things make sense, and we have to carry it. We just have to carry it for them. That's
So if somebody wanted to get involved and do one of the workshops, how would they go about doing that?
Well, I have a website, so www.tenekac.com. We have current casting opportunities on there. We have model submissions available. The current casting page will have the Ready, Set, Slate classes. All the information is there, so you can just go to the website and apply, or send an email to info@tenekac.com. We're on Facebook, Instagram.
Is there like an age range?
4 to 17.
Okay.
Yeah. And I have a couple of I guess collabs coming up. So I met a guy, Brian Hardy, who has a company called Video Mentum. He's also a director. And so I think this will be a pathway down the road once they go through the program, or if they're interested in getting over into like action films, fight choreography, stuff like that. That's what he teaches.
Nice.
And so in his conversations lately, he said that he's been learning that that's kind of like a disconnect, like where are the young people being prepared for the level that he's at. So we have that. Have another possible collab with Love Us brand, and they have a really nice clothing line. They don't have children, so possibly have opportunity for some kids to come up and model for that brand. And we're doing our career fairs, so trying to get into the school system.
Okay.
I really hope that I can get this as like an after school program or an elective or something like that. But right now, we're just doing career fairs, and the kids love it. They're receptive to it, just going in and just having their camera moment. You know what I mean? Just to try it out. And that's really what it's about. Like, you don't know what you don't know. So unless you try it, just like, hey, so I've been getting a good response. And, I was just really excited about it.
Yeah. This is the time where I ask my guests to think of a quote that means something to them.
Okay. So, one quote that I live by and have lived by for a very long time is, you can't worry and have faith at the same time.
I felt that.
Yeah. You cannot worry and have faith at the same time.
Yeah.
And I got that from my supervisor when I worked at Shaw. I used to work at Shaw University in the divinity school. Child, listen. That's a whole nother story. God just be putting you in places. Because I'm not a minister, pastor, not none of that. But that's all it was. It was a divinity school. And my supervisor was the director of Christian continuing education. And I was like an administrative assistant and a conference coordinator. So planned out all the ministers' conferences, things like that. And, I was just going through it. Yeah. When I got that job, it was like all hell was just breaking loose. And he came to work one day, and I was staring at my computer. And I mean, and rightfully so, because I was going through it. So I had, I was just looking. And he said, "That's sinful." Dr. Tripp, Dr. Rudolph Tripp. "That's sinful what you're doing." I was like, "What do you mean?" He said, "You cannot worry and have faith at the same time." So you have faith in God and know He's going to work it out. That takes away your work. And they'll cancel each other out. If, you just can't do both.
You really are picking your battle.
Wow.
Which one?
Yeah. And
you want to pick the one
stuck with me.
that you're going to fight, or are you going to pick the one that He's going to fight for you? I felt smart just now.
You just look when you break it down. Yeah.
Wow.
Cannot worry and have faith at the same time. And so as I always told Timmy, we walk by faith. No matter what it looks like, we walk by faith, not by sight. Because stuff be looking crazy. Stuff would really be looking crazy. I'm like, you know what? So, I think that's the main one.
Gotcha.
Every day. Because we're going to go through some stuff.
I think that even as you step into this next chapter, that I'm so excited to see more about, hear more about when things are really going, we're going to have you back so that we can update and see where we are. Yeah. I know I did an interview with Mario Sky Blue.
Wow.
He's working on.
We didn't even talk about that.
Yes,
you being Timmy's mama on the table.
Yes. They took my baby.
She was, yes, they took really Timmy's mama.
Because I was outside.
Listen.
So they took my baby.
Shout out to Mario Sky Blue.
Yes. Another Virgo. He's working on some projects as well that I'm hoping to be able to catch up, get an update on that soon. We may have to just do a reunion show soon.
And Rob Underhill.
Yes.
We gotta talk about Rob.
Yes, especially because
he directed.
It finally came out.
Oh wait,
Box Brown.
Box
finally
Brown
came out.
Okay, Rob, we understand.
Yes.
But he was around the world in film festivals. He was all over the place with that film.
So we have to do something.
He directed Running in Place.
Exactly.
And whatever else.
Yeah. We should make that happen.
There was another one, Bragging East. Timmy was in Bragging East.
Yeah. I was outside. God. I think my child got killed in that.
Oh, God.
I had some rough. I want to play the girl next door. Can I do that?
Yeah. Because Running in Place, you and Jules was arguing, and Timmy was like, "Oh my God!" Like that moment.
The popo came and got me. CPS come and stole my child. I remember I did a fake cry. He said, "You're not gonna look like that, are you?" I was like,
"Who said that?"
Timmy. You're
I'm
not
sorry.
Looking like that, are you? So what I did the cry scene when they called, because they were like, "Just keep rolling, keep rolling."
What is he?
When they finally called cut, he was like, "I take that back. You did good." I was like, I said, "You know what? Because you said so, I believe."
The nerve of him. The nerve of him.
But I believed it because I was like,
on Timmy's a mess, honey.
I did. I was like, "Oh no," he said.
He's still a mess.
He said, "Don't do it like that. You'll embarrass yourself."
Wow. See, that's the honesty. That's that brutal honesty of Sheeran.
Oh my goodness. I'm here for it though.
And he's still like that.
That's good. Take it with you for the rest of your life. It's the authenticity this world didn't know they needed.
Yeah, Rob. Yeah, and he's been helping with the foundation.
Okay.
Got some more projects coming up. We just stay in contact. So
looks like I need to take a trip to Raleigh.
Show.
Yeah, let's make that happen for sure.
I'm so over the moon because it's been a journey, but I feel like I'm scratching the surface. You know what I mean? Like I'm back here at square one.
As much as that was
full circle, that was a lot.
But that's just it. Maybe that was just that book, and now you're just writing your next bestseller. Like it's just your next book, you know.
Yeah,
it's not even a chapter.
Book number about 5 right now.
Like, you know what, girl? It's like that's so cute that you say a second book.
Yeah, life.
It's like just because of the phases.
But this one, second one for this.
Yeah, so it's just time for the next book. Oh, no, we're mad personal. We don't have to do that. We need something else in that cup for the personal. We have to do that.
Yeah,
but I'm just really glad that we got the chance to catch up.
Finally.
We got to do this. I feel like this is the beginning with this as well because I know that there's so much more to the story. So
I'm so excited for you.
Yeah. And
just to know, like, to meet you in a space where we became friends and stayed in contact and kept supporting each other. Yeah. And here you are still supporting and I'm still supporting and it's just amazing.
When you have something going on, let me know. I'll come out there. I'll film it. Okay. We'll put some more content out there.
Absolutely.
We're going to put this out there because this is meant to happen. So.
Yeah. And I forgot all about, so I moved, so I have a beautiful, beautiful place that I'm at. Mm-hmm. And lots of space that we can shoot content, do photo shoots. Okay. Rooftop runway, honey. Oh, wow. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And so, love to have you come out there
for
to the
sure.
Runway.
For sure.
Yeah,
we're going to make something happen.
People, they have no idea. They've been sleeping.
Ooh.
And I'm like, look, y'all, Train about to leave the station. Just about to leave the station.
While you're sleeping.
While you're sleeping.
Somebody else is.
I'm trying to act like it ain't what it is. What it is.
We're just gonna let you sleep. Mm-hmm. Good night.
Trying to act like okay. It ain't what it is. It's okay. My credit. I'll take my credit.
Exactly.
Snatch it. Yeah.
I'm going to take what's mine and I'm going to take what's yours if you ain't going to take it. I mean, somebody's got to do it. That's the thing about it, though. The thing to always keep in mind is that even if God puts something on your heart, you don't act, he's going to send someone who will. And then when you finally wake up, it's going to be too late. Somebody else already took it.
How about that?
Don't let nobody take your spot. But meanwhile, this her spot. Can't have it. She already there.
Because the Lord.
The Lord.
The
with the
Lord. Oh, my child, this is what we doing. And I'm like, okay, this is what we doing.
Exactly. This is how we do it.
And this is what we've been doing.
Mm-hmm. And they're going to keep doing it.
Until he fired me. But it's okay. It's okay, Timmy. It's okay. And now he done went off and got his little experience. I'm sorry, not little, big experience. And then he come back. And I'm going to hire him. Mm-hmm. Help me with this foundation.
Now that's a full circle.
Isn't that full circle?
That right there. You go get your life experience and you come back and help me do what I do. TNT Dynamite. Timmy and Tineka. I'm telling you, we've been running that joke for like 15 years.
Absolutely.
TNT, they
TNT,
are dynamite.
the dynamic
duo.
That's,
I love it.
I can't even. It blows my mind.
Yeah. Literally.
Blows my mind. But this is what it is. And so we're about to go on vacation. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to just clear my head and come back and boom, boom, boom.
Reset.
Hit the ground running.
Take off. That's funny. Because he ran track too.
And did.
He ran track. Yes, he did.
See, that boy.
And now guess what I'm about to do?
Yeah.
I just joined the track team.
Did you?
I'm going back.
You go, girl.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. That's crazy.
I start Monday.
Go ahead. I'm going to just go downstairs and walk on the treadmill. That's where I'm at. I'm not.
My treadmill got cobwebs.
Oh, my gosh.
I need to be on the track or I'm not going to do it.
Wow. That's amazing.
Maybe he can coach me.
Let
me see. Like, Timmy, I need your help now.
Go ahead on.